Hey guys, I am DC, host of Barside Jive. Welcome to my daily dose. It is Saturday, August 31st, 2019, and you are witnessing my SEIGE on Normalcy Tour Day 29. Now, it would have been day 31, but I had to take a couple of days off for some eye surgery, but I am back. So let's talk some rock and roll. On this day in rock history, the year was 1989, and on this day, the Rolling Stones began their North American Steel Wheels Tour at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, home to the Liberty Bell, largest city in Pennsylvania, and home to the 72 stone steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, immortalized by Sylvester Stallone's triumphant run in the film Rocky. Okay guys, back to the Steel Wheels album. It had been released a few days prior to the beginning of the tour on August 29th, and the tour put an end temporarily to years of public feuding between Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. In other Rolling Stones news, they released Goat's Head Soup on this day in 1973. Goat's Head Soup was the 11th British and 13th American studio album by the Stones. Like its predecessor, Exile on Main Street, another great album. The band composed and recorded much of it outside of the United Kingdom due to some tax issues. Everyone's trying to avoid the tax issues, including the Stones. So Goat's Head Soup was recorded in Jamaica, partly, the US, partly, and partly in the United Kingdom, and mixed in the UK as well as in the Netherlands. The album contained 10 tracks, all written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. It has been said that the Stones sound on this album like they're coming down from the 60s. It's also been said that with Goat Head Soup, the Stones entered another stage of their career, the one where their rock star excesses mattered more than the music. Well, DC's note to the critics. The fans certainly didn't seem to mind much. The album reached like #1, as did the lead single, the ballad Angie. So, whatever, critics. But despite the critics' reviews, the Stones succeeded because they rarely forget their purpose, the creation of rock and roll and its drama. It's the key to their success. Guys, this album is totally underrated, with ballads and rockers, greats such as Angie, Winter, and Heartbreaker, Star, Hide Your Love, and Silver Train. Wow, some great songs. If you haven't checked out that album before, go give it a listen. Drop that needle, because it's great. Now guys, the Beach Boys on this day, 1970, put out Sunflower. The record, their first for a record label reprise after spending the 60s on Capitol Records, didn't sell well, peaking at number 151 on the Billboard album chart. But it remains a cult favorite, as is considered one of their best of the post-Pet Sounds era, thanks to the singles Add Some Music to Your Life and the Smiley Smile outtake, Cool Cool Water. Now here's a fun fact about the album Pet Sounds. The album's name came from a joke about Brian Wilson being able to hear noises that others couldn't, like dogs can, right? Also, on this day, we want to wish happy birthday to Van Morrison, the extremely talented Van Morrison. He's a North Irish singer-songwriter responsible for classic albums like Moondance, Astral Weeks, and Tupelo Honey. He was born George Ivan Morrison, aka Van, in Belfast, Northern Ireland on August 31st, 1945. So happy birthday, Van. Oh, guys, I've got some breaking news. The Stones' current tour is called No Filter, right? But backstage at the Rolling Stones, a détente between two of the biggest egos in the band, being Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, nothing more than a filtration device has kind of come between the two. So Keith Richards has taken to using a natty smokeless ashtray that inhales stray cigarette smoke in an attempt to avoid upsetting his smoothie chugging, yoga practicing bandmate Mick Jagger, who underwent heart valve replacement surgery last April, right? So he returns to the stage with the Stones in June of this year. And already they're at it. So the Telegraph reports that Richards says he obtained the new ashtray so as not to bother Mick. Richards' newfound consideration for his non-smoking co-star stands in stark contrast, though, to several decades in which he has enthusiastically lobbed abuse at Jagger. He has publicly criticized Jagger's decision to father his 8th child at the age of 73, saying, and I quote, "It's time for the snip. You can't be a father at that age, those poor kids." Tensions between the bandmates have been a feature of Rolling Stones legend since at least 1985, when Jagger released his first solo album and then refused to go on tour in support of the 1986 Rolling Stones record Dirty Work. Richards has referred to the ensuing years as World War III, just to give you an idea of how tumultuous that relationship has been. In Richards' memoir, Life, he wrote that Jagger began to become unbearable in the 80s, and as a joke, the rest of the band started calling him Brenda, and also Her Majesty, and sometimes just Madam. Wow. I bet they have a lot of fun in the green room. All right, guys, as recently as November 2015, Richards told GQ that the singer's solo work had something to do with his ego. He really had nothing to say. In February, Richards said giving up cigarettes was tougher than quitting heroin. Quitting heroin is like hell, but it's a short hell, he told Mojo magazine. Cigarettes are just always there, and you've always done it, so I just pick them up and light them up without even thinking about it. Okay. Jagger, whose father was a physical education teacher, reportedly has a physical regimen that involves running 8 miles a day. 8 miles a day, that's correct. Cycling, yoga, kickboxing, meditation, and ballet. Sounds like my regimen. He is believed to have given up smoking in the late 70s at a similar time to Stones drummer Charlie freaking Watts. Ronnie Wood gave up the smokes in 2016. Now, in the following year, Ronnie underwent a 5-hour operation to have a growth removed from his lung. But that's enough about smoking and the Stones. That's rock and roll. And guys, that wraps my rock history lesson today. I know. It's tough, but hold the tears. You guys can check out my Barside Jive Live Rewind tomorrow. I have already spent the morning digging back into the archives once again to find you something that I think is worthy, sometimes it's hard, of a few minutes of your time. So tomorrow, go check it out, my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live. And you can check it out. Also tomorrow afternoon, at some point, you can check out my daily dose of the very best of classic rock history, which I do every day now, except when I have eye surgery, which includes tomorrow. Join me as I peel back the pages, and explore the past, the present, and the future of rock legends on my daily dose of rock music. Don't forget to check out my upcoming shows this week on Tuesday and again on Thursday evening. Got a great lineup for you guys. And we're in the new Vocal Media Studios, coming at you live and worldwide, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Both those shows are 60 minutes and packed full of music and now visual art. Got visual art coming at you. You can check them out at vokalnow.com, VOKALNOW.com. And it's always vocal with a
K.
K, that's right. If you guys like my daily dose of rock music history, then you're in luck, because not only do it every day, but I've got my old ones all on YouTube. So just go to youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. Check out the Daily Dose playlist, and they're all there. You can just binge watch your little heart out if you choose. And while you're there, please click that big ass red subscribe button. Let me know you're there. Let me know you're watching and you're monitoring, and we'll send you a notice every time we put something new out. Again, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. And be sure to like and share all my videos with your friends, your followers, your fans. Check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live. My Instagram @Barside Jive. My website, barsidejive.com. And my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. And I love doing the slash. Can you tell? Yeah. Hey guys, I do appreciate you hanging with me during this daily dose, this awesome Saturday afternoon. We've had a break in the temperatures here. It's been really nice. It was like down to 73 last evening. And this morning it was like 69 when I got up. That's right, 69. So man, good times coming our way. We've got some good weather coming. Always remember my Barside Jive mantra, and that is that we drink, and sometimes we drink freaking heavy, but we drink responsibly, always. All right, keep in mind that you've got one life to live, so let's make it count. Let's live it together, have fun, keep on rocking, help each other, be kind, peace, love, and rock and roll. All right, you guys have a great Saturday evening. See you soon. Bye.
BarsideJiveLive.com.
There, man. Smoking.